Ah, that's nice. What do you get when you fall in love? You get enough germs to catch pneumonia. And if you don't like Bologna, oh, I'm never gonna fall in love again. No, I'm never gonna fall in love again. Do 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 shooby doo doo ba doo 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 doo. Filming live from a third-story, one-bedroom apartment in North Mishawaka, Indiana, the Princess City, cursed by geese. It's the Handlebar Growing Mustache Extravaganza with your host Dave. Handlebar Mustache Show. Handlebar Mustache Show. Stash is looking great, but we can't be late for the Handlebar Mustache Show. Welcome back to year 5, day 245, take 2, Lights Go Dim edition. Well, we often talk about on the show about Friday Night Lights, and that's synonymous with high school football. And tonight is the night that the lights go dim for Mishawaka High School football, because they ran into a juggernaut. I tell you, they ran into Fort Wayne Schneider. And I, too, have lost to Fort Wayne Schneider. I think it was my sophomore year. They had a guy named Block Roadblocker. He played fullback and middle linebacker. And that guy was a beast. I think he was about 240, 6'3", 240. Probably could have played pro in high school. Got in a fight with one of our coaches. He was probably drinking burning liquor at high school. Anyway, so we lost then. And then that's it. The season's over. Even if you play the final game and win, that's it. The season's over. So that's what the playoffs are all about. You hope to get to the playoffs. And then you hope to play well in the playoffs. But even if you do play well, at some point the season will be over. And then you'll be sad and blue. Because you like playing football. You like the camaraderie with your comrades. You like playing even the practice, even the running at the end of practice to stay in shape. We have to run around the field, the smell of burning leaves. The sun going down earlier, so you have to start a little earlier. Because really, since the time change, the sun goes down about 6 o'clock. So it's kind of dusky by the time the practice is over this time of year. So you got to keep that in mind. And so you got the burning leaves and the dust coming down, and you're running around the field, and you know the practice is almost over. And you want the practice to be over, but you don't want the season to be over. So you got some mixed emotions, and you're kind of banged up from the season. Maybe you got some bloody knuckles or a sore knee or a bad ankle, but you want to play in the game, so you have to ice it. So you're there for a little bit longer at the end of practice. You have to put your whole foot in a bucket of ice. Oh, brother. So, as you can tell, that brings back some fond memories for old Dave. I used to love playing football. And then that's it. Football's over. Then you watch it on TV. You get up in the morning and you watch it from noon to 3. And then guess what? There's another game at 3:30. And then you watch that game from 3:30 to 7:30. And guess what? There's another game at 8. And you watch that game from 8 to 11. And guess what? There's another game at 10. And you watch that game from 10 to 1. And guess what? The next day there's a game in London. And that game starts at 9. And you watch that game from 9 to 12. And guess what? There's another game from 1 to 4. And guess what? There's another game from 4 to 7. And guess what? There's another game from 8 to 11. Oh, brother. I'm thinking there might be too much football. But then again, maybe just enough. All I'm saying is that Netflix doesn't get much use during the football season. So we'll see about that. But I digress. I had to call on the Fat. He went to the game today in Fort Wayne. So he just texted me back that they lost. So anyway, I probably said too much. Knock on wood. Keep it classy in the web. And until I see you mañana, I bid you all arrivederci and adieu. Oh, that was nice. Oh, my best work yet.